All right, Shalom. I'm gonna start off by saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone and peace of mercy to hopeful elect. This to the brother Tazba in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord Will, with another video to edify in the spirit and power of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God. That's his true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. This lesson comes in their spirit and their power. You know, I wanted to get into this though, but it's John 15 and 21. I started 20. It says, "Remember the word that I said unto you: the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they have, Salakia, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me." This is verse 22. This is the point. "If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. But now they have no cloak for their sin." So the Lord in these days has done the same thing, because what he told men, preach ye the gospel, right? He told men to go out to highways and byways, preach the gospel, and bid them to come into the marriage. But we've been out there preaching. Others and apostles have been out there preaching. Men before them have been out there preaching. This truth has probably been, hitting hard for the last 40 years or so, because men were doing it before them, and now here it is. All these things, all these calamities, pestilences happening in the world, and there's a reason for that. Because what? The time is fulfilled. The gospel's going out, man. That's why prophecies are popping off the way they're popping off, because the gospel has gone out. Get it up, precept. Yeah, Matthew 24:14. It says, "In this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." And that's what we're seeing, man. So we're seeing the end coming. We're seeing prophecies start unraveling. We're seeing things be made plain. We're seeing Esau's plan to push in this new world order, and all this is coming. And a lot of people are gonna die, man, because you have no cloak for your sin anymore. The Lord sent men on this world to tell people what's going on. So now that the word's going out, a lot of people are going to have no cloak for their sin, as it said right here, because if the word hadn't gone out, then you'd have a reason to be ignorant. But since the word has gone out, let me see if I can find this one. Let me see. Yeah. Psalms 19. It says, "There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard." You see? So here it is. We're in a time now where the word's going out completely. That's the gospel. Now we're seeing a lot of things come to pass. And there's not going to be any more cloak for people's sin out here, man. And how do we know that the Lord's voice has gone out? Because you can go in the book of Jeremiah 35 and see who he's using as his voice in these days. It says, "I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, Return ye now, every man from his evil way, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them. And ye shall dwell in the land which I have given unto your fathers, but ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearkened unto me. You see? So the Lord's done this by the prophets. Just like Yahushua was doing it, the Lord's done it again by the prophets. And a lot of people despise the fact that the Lord's done this. This is Proverbs 13 and 13. It says, whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. You see? So that's why we know, because it says plagues. Look, 2 Ezra 16:19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. You see? Verse 20 on that one, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. See, so the things that are happening on the world today, these things are happening because this is how the Lord is gonna, how people are gonna be amended with the Lord, man. Especially the Israelites, because the only ones that are gonna be able to get that mercy are the Israelites. But for all this hell that's gonna be out here, a lot of people still aren't gonna turn to the Lord, you know. And there's not gonna be any cloak for your sins. You cannot ever say, "I didn't know." You cannot be wicked to be like, you know what? I didn't hear. It says, the people are like, we have piped unto you. Let me get it. Yeah, yeah. Matthew's 15. Matthew's 11 and 15. He that hath an ear, he that hath ears, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the marketplaces and calling unto their fellows. We're the ones calling unto our fellows, the ones out there on the highways and byways, the ones that have been diligently preaching this word while everybody else is going about their days. We're the ones piping unto our fellows. And who are our fellows? The other Israelites, the Israelite foreigners, those that haven't come into the fold yet. Verse 17, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and you have not lamented. And that's what we've done, man. We've played this song for you. The scriptures are a song, man. This is that song. We've piped unto you. We've danced. We told you what's going on. We've cried out to try to get you to amend your ways, and you haven't even tried to turn around and lament. For John came neither eating and drinking, and they say he had the devil. You see? Let me see if I can get that. And it's in the Old Testament. I gotta find it. Let me pause it real quick. Yes, Lucky Akim. I couldn't find the precept. But Proverbs 13 and 13, it says, whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. And we already got it. Like we piped unto the people, and they didn't mourn, they didn't lament. We were those ones doing it. Let me pull that one up again, and we'll go right back into it. Matthew 11 and 17 again. It says, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. You know, we've done all this stuff to our people, and they didn't turn from their ways, man. So peep this. This is Second Chronicles 36 and 16. I'm gonna start up. You know what? I'll start at 14. It says, moreover, all the chief of the priest and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of their fathers, and polluted the house of Yahweh, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem. And this is what happened, man. This is what's happening until this day. You know, we've preached the word. We told you people how to take this thing serious. You know, be in a somber mind state, and our people have just going about partying and bullshitting. So now, when all these plagues are coming on the world, there's not going to be any cover for your sin, man. Don't expect. You know, who knows if you're 100% sincere, you're not doing this just because you're afraid and you know what you did. You know, if you're 100% sincere and you want to come back to the hey, who knows, the Lord can have mercy. But for a lot of people, there's no cloak for their sin. You know, there's no covering for them because they got the warning and they did not take heed. Verse 15, it says, in Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by messengers, rising up betimes and sending them, because he had compassion on his people. So it was a compassionate thing from the Lord that he sent messengers, prophets, people that came in right after scriptures and told you, hey, this is where you're going off. Change from this. And a lot of people sat here and acted like we were stupid. A lot of them acted like we were uneducated and simple. A lot of them disdained us, you know. But this was an act of compassion. The scriptures tell you, it pleased the Lord to draw them in by the foolishness of preaching, you know, roughly paraphrasing. So through us doing this would bring salvation, but a lot of people didn't take the compassion right and on his dwelling place, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High. Have we not got a lot of scorners and scoffers? You know, they're quiet now that all these things are coming on earth, but we've gotten a lot of them, man. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words. How many times on the highways and byways have you heard somebody say, fuck the Bible or fuck your God? You know, I've heard it a few times, man. And these people have that same sentiment. It says, until the wrath of the Most High rose against his people, till there was no remedy. And this is what's going to happen again, man. The wrath of the Lord is rising against his people, not only just against his people, on the world, man. On the world itself is going to happen. You know, this is Acts 3 and 23. You know what? I'll start at 22. It says, for Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall Yahweh your power raise up unto you of your brethren, like unto me. Him shall ye hear in all things whatsoever he shall say unto you. And it shall come to pass, every soul which will not hear that prophet shall surely be destroyed from among the people. And a lot of people did not hear the words and the warning of the prophets, man, which was the warning from the Lord. Because what did it say? Go ye speak to my people and give them warning from me. We didn't come out there with no ulterior motive trying to gain anything off of you people. We didn't actually for any money like these people in these churches, but you'll listen to them. The knowledge that we had, we gave for free. So peep this. This is going to be the final judgment because there's no covering for a lot of you people. Proverbs 1 and 24, because I have called and ye refuse. So when you really think about it, man, when all this hell starts coming upon you personally in your life, job loss of income, evictions, on the streets, sitting here getting robbed all day and all night, on edge all the time, remember, You didn't choose the fear of the Lord while you had time. So Proverbs 1:24, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. And who did the reproof come to? The messengers of the Most High, right? We already read it. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then ye shall cry, then ye shall call unto me, but I will not answer. Ye shall seek me early, but ye shall not find me. You see, this is how the Lord's gonna get down. You see, this is the coldness that the Lord has. A lot of people think the Lord is just going to be on their side no matter if they do wicked or they do righteous. No, the Lord said he hate all workers of iniquity. You know, it says, for that ye hated the knowledge, for that ye hated knowledge. And what is knowledge? These scriptures, the word of the Lord. And did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning of the way of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. You see? So when all this shit come to pass, when all this hell starts happening, and you people start calling on the Lord, you better just stop. Hey, you can possibly, all these people think they're going to start fumbling through their words. They're going they're going to start saying all manner of names that they're going to start calling on Yahweh and shit, or they were being a nigga the entire time, even up to the moment that they were about to get stumped out or hurt in these last days. And they're going to start calling on Yahweh Bashim Shai unworthily. And the Lord's just going to give you over into them hands. So right now, while stuff is still building up, hey, it behoove you to change your ways, amend your doings, call to remembrance your sins, and humbly ask for forgiveness and plead to the Lord. Beg. Because who knows if he'll have mercy, man. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say, call halal, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Bashim Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Shalom.